Okay, so the amount of times I've tried to do this video is utterly insane. I've had nothing but technical issues ever since I started trying to do it. So, give me some whiskey out of the decanter back there. Let's get into the review of the Magic Chef 5-gallon water dispenser. So, the NewAir / Magic Chef 5-gallon water cooler. Super basic. I want to get 3 main things on this: build quality, looks, and functionality. Super basic. So, build quality. It's good. It's plastic on the front panel, and the sides are aluminum. The look of it, it's sleek. I'll get into some B-roll footage of it in a sec, but it's a sleek looking dispenser. It's not mind-boggling, but at the same time it doesn't look like it's out of place anywhere. And I live in a 40-year-old wooden apartment building, and it looks totally natural where I've got it. It functions great, which is what we're going to get into in a sec, but it doesn't have any unneeded cabling or anything like that out of place. It's just boss. Okay, so functionality. It's a water cooler. I know, who would have thunk? It cools and heats water. Yep. Super tough to figure out, I know. So, essentially, it does not, well, not essentially, it does not babysit your children. Although if you ask it nice enough, it might. Depends, who knows. It doesn't cook your eggs to perfect medium rare in a plastic pan. Sitting here waiting for the comments on that one. It's going to be fantastic. So, basically what does it do? Well, in a nutshell, it holds a 5-gallon water tank underneath. And it does have the nice part is it's got a very clean look to it. So for me, as you'll see in a second, I have my desktop, which is my go-to humidor for my cigars. So I just leave that sitting on top. It looks very natural where it is. It doesn't look out of place. And it's fantastic. So, functionality-wise, it's real basic. You got 4 LEDs on the front of it. You got your power. You got your hot and cold LED indicators, and you have the hey, it's time to change out the water bottle, bud, because it's been 4 months and you forgot that it's empty. Indicator, no idea. Anyway, other than that, basically 2 taps: hot, cold. The hot one, it is a push button and the spout, because otherwise you'll incinerate your hand and that's not good, whereas with the cold water, it ain't gonna happen. It's cold water. So, simple as that. That's really it. Okay, so the only thing that really gave me trouble with this, other than lugging it up from the first floor into the elevator into my apartment, which realistically it isn't that heavy, which is kind of surprising because you'd imagine it would be pretty hefty, but it's actually not, which is great. The only thing that gave me problems was figuring out how to actually get the water jug attached to the spout. So, what you gotta do is take off the tab. There's a little tab on the side of the actual like neck cover. Those are on because then if you're using a top loader, then the whole thing doesn't just overflow and blow out the top. So the bottom loader, you have to take that off. So what you got to do is peel that tab off. It'll peel basically the neck amount of the actual basically sealant off. And then you got to find something to pry the top piece off with. I used a pair of wire strippers, and I used the back end of the handle, popped it off, and it came off relatively easy. And yeah, then you just put the spout on, put it in underneath, let the thing prime, and speaking of which, yeah, my hot side still hasn't primed, which is odd, but see what happens. Then you let it prime, and bada bing, bada boom. So anyway, I'm going to give you guys a quick view of what the thing looks like, where I got it situated, and we're going to get this rolling. Measure face. Out of frame. Focus. Anyway. Whiskey and video cameras fun. Let's do this.